Hi everyone, Xrush is here. I'm going to show you today how you can create landmass in Photoshop. So like island or continents and so on. Maybe if you want to create a map, this can be quite useful. So let's just get started. So we have a blank document. First we need some nice blue background here. Let's take something like this. Then maybe let's take a gradient so it's not so plain. Bring that a little bit down. And then we need a solid colored layer, which is white. And then invert the layer mask. And what I'm using to create landmass are actually cloud brushes. So why does that work? So it's just a law that things are flowing through the least resistance that it can get. So this applies not only to clouds but as well to electricity and cracks and so on. You always see some similar patterns, and that's why you can use clouds for creating such landmass. So let's just take something like that here and put that on our solid colored layer. So we have some cloud here, and then what we need is some Photoshop styles. And as you see, it already looks quite like a landmass. Let me show you what is actually in this style here. So we have a beveled emboss with vivid light green, multiply, black. Then we have some inner shadow. Maybe let me show you what this does here. So it just gives your landmass a little bit of height. Then the inner shadow is just that it's not like really white, so it's really like some green background here. Then we have here some inner glow. It just gives you a little bit of a shore. And we have the color overlay that gives the actual green. So you can also use other colors. Maybe you want to do some Mars landmass or something like that. Could be useful for some game designs. I don't know. So just stay with that green here. Then we have an outer glow. That's also for like some small beach that you have there. And we have a drop shadow. Doesn't do that much, just gives a little bit of more mass. Okay, so now what we do here is that still looks not that good. So I'm using on the layer mask, I'm using brightness and contrast to bring that to a point that I really like. So with that you can steer quite well how this whole thing should look like. You can as well use other things like curves or levels, but that already works quite well. So as you see, it's quite easy to make some landmass in Photoshop. So about the rivers, I'm using just some lightning brushes. So lightning looks similar like the flow of rivers, so you can just use some lightning. Let's see, for example, this one. And then instead of that we use white, we use black to hide the layer mask. Let's put some river right through that whole thing here. You see, works quite well. So what else can I show you? Yeah, Yeah, maybe some other examples. For example, these here. This already, so as you see, when you just use the cloud here, you get it a little bit blurred. So what I will do here is I want to bring up that brightness, and contrast, bring that a little bit down. And as well, what you can do is you can create lakes. Just use another cloud, and instead of showing it, use black to hide the layer mask, and you get lakes like this. So that was it already. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, you can follow or you can hit that like button. And see you next time.